Okay, so before I show you the sign up process, which is actually fairly straightforward, let me show you what the signing up kind of enables. So it enables you to process the files. So you can see here now that these are all saying that they were processed. So I've logged in now, and basically that's showing my status. So now it's showing me that these files have been processed, when they were processed as a reminder, and enables this link right here called View Flights. So let me go to that. So this shows you essentially all of your flights now in one big list or database. And it shows you the typical things, start time, duration, some different waypoint or airport start end information derived from the latitude longitude information embedded in the files, and some other things. And hopefully over time I can add on to this, and I'd love your suggestions as well. You can show it by default. It shows you the map and the table data, or you can just simply show the table data as well. Here you can see it's only showing you a page at a time, and if you click next page, it'll show you that I have 3 different pages of data right now. So going back, it defaults to showing you your map, so that's typical. I've already showed you that before. The new thing here is the plot information. So let me show you the plot information by enabling this check mark. So the plot actually has a lot going on here. It's very interactive. You can click and drag the different axes. This one I'm using my mouse scroll wheel to zoom in and out to do that. You can hide different traces by clicking on them here, like that. Same thing with the x-axis. Zooming in and out with my mouse scroll wheel. Double clicking will do this. You can zoom in and out this way as well if you want. Double click back out. There's all kinds of other things that you can do here as well. Another thing you can do is select the settings control wheel. This pops up these different tabs. The first tab is this plot one. What this is showing you are your typical standard EGT values, CHT values, etc. The 2 left drop-downs will plot on the left y-axis. For example, I'll choose CHT on the right 2 drop-downs, which will plot on the right y-axis. So let me enable that. So now it's a bit of a mess, but this is where the clicking and dragging comes in really handy. For example, I can drag this down and separate the 2, and now you can clearly plot both EGT and CHT all on the same map, which I think is kind of cool. So these 2 center drop-downs actually, so the 2 right ones are essentially called aliases. They will plot these groups of data. So EGT, CHT we've already seen, all the engine parameters. So let's see what that is. Fuel flow, fuel pressure, manifold pressure, oil temperature, percent RPM, etc., etc. Let me get rid of the green one because that's kind of an outlier there. So you can really zoom in here and then scroll this back up. Let's see, the others, anything with different units, PSI units, what will that show? Oil pressure, fuel pressure, etc. Let me choose another one, and anything with speed information in there. So it looks like airspeed, bug, ground speed, indicated airspeed, true airspeed, wind speed, even. Let me click that off and go back to CHT, for example. Anyway, I kind of love this page just because it is kind of pretty to me, and hopefully useful as well. The 2 center drop-downs are actually all the individual values available. So in Skyview it's 130 plus, I believe. So if you need to, you can plot anything individually here if you need to. True airspeed, for example. me get rid of this one. Get rid of this one. So this is now showing true airspeed on the right y-axis because I plotted on this drop down. Let me try fuel flow here. So this is, you can get fuel flow information with your fuel flow or true airspeed all in one graph, which I think is very cool. Let me end it here and I'll go through the other tabs in the next video.